So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the 80,000 plus crowd really making a terrific scene here. Some trivia for you: this ground 7,200 feet above sea level. It adds an interesting extra dimension to any and every game that is played on this ground. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I've really been impressed with the way this player, Pavlovic, seems to have a natural knack for controlling games and dictating the tempo. He just seems to think one step ahead of his opponents all the time, even when playing against the very, very best.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Olise for Koke. Threads one in, and that could set him on his way. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Munich clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's destined for the flank. So what can they make of this? Kluivert. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Politano. Tries to pass it through. And it's made its way to him. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Kane now looking to orchestrate a counter. Chengdu Rongchen appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Musa. Kluivert. Can he get it through? Has to go back here. Shoots! He scored! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Chengdu Rongchen have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's through here. Kluivert. Chengdu Rongchen already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Oh, well played, well played. Kluivert. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Kluivert. He's going to be disappointed with that. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And that pass just didn't quite work. Politano looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nicely aimed pass. Tries to play it through. There they go, hunting in packs.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Olise. Olise will not want to lose it. And the shot! And there's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Munich are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was up.
Dembele! Well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Kane. Done delicately. And this is Dembele.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Kane. Kane. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Olise. Driving forward. Politano. Kimmich. And here's Olise. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, decent! And no mistake. And we've reached half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. The second half is up and running.
Cheng can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kimmich has the space to scheme. Shot, surely! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
It's their second corner of the game.
Número 10, número 8, número 7.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Cheng Du-Rong-Chen looking to go forward now.
Número 19, número 20.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely weighted ball. Cheng Du-Rong-Chen.
really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Fati showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, just a keeper now. Real chance! He's shooting! Goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Se está realizando un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal...
Decent chance! It's a goal! And they get themselves in front! Simplicity itself.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Ansu Fati. Chance! And that's a good finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Chengdu Rongchen needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he's intervened well there. Oh, it's Dembele. Now this could be a chance. That is lovely. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That is good alertness. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Gnabry. And the counter is on. Kalulu cuts out the pass. Distributed tidily. That's been cut out, well played. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, there's a probing ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. Gnabry. He's in plenty of space here. That's very neat. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now, can they get him away? It's been slipped through. And that was very necessary. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's picked his way through. Oh, Solini! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, I can wholeheartedly...
And that is that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might have beens, but eventually...